I'm Harley. Tonight on Harley's Sleepytime Cinema Selection, I am going to be watching Jaws. Ah, Harley, get out of here. I'm being attacked by Harleys. So, girls, cut it out. So this is a really shiny box, and to not make it so shiny, there's not a good way. So I'm not going to hold it up the whole time, but it is, this is the 25th anniversary edition. Side note, it comes with a really awesome making of Jaws video that I think you should check out. If you like the movie Jaws and you've watched it before and you don't feel like watching it again, then you should check out the making of, because it's like a 60-minute bonus feature on this that's really, really good. Also, this movie came out in 1975, so it is 40 some odd years old now, and it still holds up as awesome. It is very suspenseful. It is a classic. It kind of turned the whole video horror movie genre on its head. It brought a whole new, it was a whole new way to be scared, basically. A lot of horror movies before this time, it would take kind of fantastical happenings, like with the Jason movies, it was all like a guy, like slasher, or a lot of horror movies, it was like werewolves and vampires and classic horror movie monsters. This took something that could totally happen, just a giant shark in the ocean, and made it terrifying. It made it so scary, people didn't go in the ocean. I think it was like one of the hottest summers on record, and people wouldn't go swimming. It takes place in a New England town. Their whole way that they make their money is 3 months of the year. They're a giant tourist attraction. They're on the coast. People flock there to go swimming and to just live on the beach and have a good time. And a new sheriff rolls into town, and there is a body that washes up on shore, and it's just mangled. And everybody's saying, oh, she got caught in a boat propeller. It's just a boating accident. But he thinks that something is just a little bit off about it. So he asks for a second opinion, and has the scientist guy, who is played by Richard Dreyfuss, come in and do an exam of the body. And he comes up with this notion that's just completely off the wall to everyone else, that she was attacked by a shark. And everybody's just saying, just doesn't happen here. That's not possible. The sheriff wants to do the responsible thing and close the beach temporarily and look into it further. And the mayor is just not very accommodating to that. He just does not believe that they can financially afford for their town to lose out on that much money, because their big thing, this is how they make all their money for the year. These 3 months of having these tourists come in and just use their beaches. So, they end up keeping the beach open, and unfortunately, it leads to a child being eaten by the shark in front of everyone while they're swimming. This leads to a massive shark hunt by tons of different people. There's a huge reward put out, and it leads to chaos from there. There are some really, really great one-liners in this movie. My favorite, I think, is, "We're gonna need a bigger boat." I love the cast of characters. It's just the music in this movie, the score is just amazing. It's something that I think everybody knows about. You hear that music and you're just, you know what it is. This movie had me so scared as a kid that I wouldn't go swimming in my family's lake. I wouldn't go swimming in the swimming pool, like, alone. I was convinced that somehow in the pool there would magically appear a shark and eat me. And I know how crazy that is, but at 5 and 6 years old, not so crazy. It was totally real, and it was totally going to happen, and I was terrified. So I hope you enjoy this movie. If you don't feel like watching this movie, go check out the documentary and let me know what you think. Make sure to leave me a comment, share with your friends, make sure you've been a subscriber, and make sure to tell your friends to subscribe, and I will talk to you all real soon. Have a good night, guys.
All right. Make sure to click this button to subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this one, click here to see the playlist. And if there's a third button, click that one too. And then tell me what it does down below, because I didn't put it there.